Let's have a look at calculus. Sixth year topic, fifth year usually don't do that. So let's see, function f is defined for. So we have function f. Now, when you are looking at it saying, what is that? Power of 28, power of 5. That's fine. Just because we haven't seen it, that doesn't mean it's difficult. It's actually easy. So what do we need to do? Find an expression for what? That is a derivative of f. You do not need to simplify your answer. Basically, they are saying you don't need to do much work. Just show us that you understand how to use that. So how do we differentiate? Okay, so I understand that what I have here normally, right? I can see that inside of the bracket I have some form of a function, isn't it? Because we could say y equal 3x to the power of 5 minus 4. Now, what happened is that as well, I can see as if it was a function y equal 28. The situation that we are having here, it is a function within a function. Okay, so we're going to be applying chain rule. Okay, how does it work? Sounds more scary than it is. If my function was simple, x to the power of 28, what will I do? I go to the table to look at the formula. So let's have a look at our formulas. So there it is, x to n power will equal nx and minus 1. Let me just write it. So x to n power, when we differentiate, we take n in front of x and minus 1. So that's what we can do. We can take that 28 in front, multiply. Now, instead of x, we have a little bit more. So that's what we're going to write, minus 4. And then our power 28 minus 1. Now, because it is another function inside, this is a function within a function, this is our chain rule. Therefore, we have to multiply by the derivative of the bracket of that's what's inside that second function. How do I differentiate that? A number that doesn't have x beside it, we know that goes into 0 in the process of differentiation. What happened here is the same type of situation, isn't it? What's the story with the 3? A number that is in front here, it will cross over, isn't it? In the process of creating derivative. So that means I'm going to have 3 multiply n, that's my power, which is 5, multiply by x, and then my power here, 5 minus 1. And that's the way it's going to be done. Now, how do I know when I need to apply the chain rule? How do I know this is what I'm dealing with? Again, if you look at the formulas in your table here, everywhere x is just plain simple x. If your x in a given example is more than x, well, that's when you have a function within a function. That's when we are applying the chain rule. Basically, we are multiplying by the derivative of that function inside. Now, I know they told us that we don't have to simplify. I'm not really. I'm just going to write 315 and x to the power of 4. Now, yes, I can multiply 28 by 15 in the next step, but they are saying I do not need to simplify my answer and for that. But that's what I'm saying. It looks more complex than it is.